Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan Battle video, and in this video we are going to talk about who you should pick with your thank you celebration summon tickets. So the thank you celebration summon tickets, obviously we got one for logging in, and there are a couple more we'll get throughout from login bonuses, mission rewards, and from also the Purunga wishes. So we're not going to go through all 77 units, but we will touch on the ones I think you should take notice of if you haven't already. There is the AGL Goku here, who's a fantastic orb changer unit, a Goku's family lead, and a super duper healer for a lot of hard content. Please also remember that these units are suggestions. If you have them already or at least 2 dupes in them, rather pick something else. The next unit we're going to highlight is Majin Buu, or Shape Up Majin Buu. He's a fantastic defensive unit. His evasion and his defense are very high for the first 7 turns of battle. And he is super helpful in hard events like the Gods of Destruction events and the Extreme Super Battle Road stages. He's not great in events like the LGEGT, but he's not too bad. We then have Caulifla. She is fantastic on a Universe 6 team, and she's a part of the USS Survival Saga, and of course Pepe Gals. She's a very powerful unit that's excellent on multiple teams, and similar to Buu has great defense and evasion. If you're looking to build an Otherworld team, you need to pick up Cell. The Otherworld category is very small, and Cell was an exceptional unit and a stacking unit that's necessary to help out with that team. If you are running the LGE events or anything like that and you need Otherworld units, Cell is going to be one of the go-to pickups to expand that category. If you're someone who's looking to run that team, you need Cell. So the next is Blue Goku. His EZA makes him a fantastic unit on a Realm of the Gods based team. Pretty much he is best run on a Realm of the Gods based team, but he's so good on that team you won't need to run him anywhere else. He's a fantastic unit that does great damage, has great defense after supering, and buffs the rest of the rotation's crit chance, so it's definitely someone I would suggest. The Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is a good unit. I have used him in a couple Gods of Destruction videos. He's good, but honestly I just think there are better options. But if you do want to pick up someone that's great defensively, Vegeta is there. He takes a while to stack up, but he can be very good. A fantastic unit for beginner players is going to be this Tech Goku. His EZA improves his already good Goku's family leader skill and makes him a super viable unit for beginner accounts that need a unit to be their first big lead. This Goku can be that. He gains a lot of buffs against Vegeta family units, but more importantly his leader skill is great, he does great damage, and he has a decent link set to link up with multitudes of other units. Similar to Cell, Frieza is also a fantastic unit. Thrives on the Otherworld Warriors team, designed to exist on it. He will expand on that niche category, but he also is just exceptional once he's on there. A very good unit. I highly suggest picking him up if you want to expand that Otherworld category. Then we have the Tech Gallic Gun Vegeta. Him and Trunks are in the same boat. They are aged a little bit now. They're not as great as they used to be, but for beginner accounts that need 2 high value supports on a multitude of teams like Future Saga, Time Travelers, Vegeta's family, Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, him and Trunks are very good. Then if you're struggling for AoE units for the World Tournament, Majin Vegeta is a fantastic pickup. He's also a good call on a Majin Buu Saga team if you need some extra firepower for the Extreme Super Battle Road. A very good unit. Then next we have Ribrianne, probably one of the prime new player picks, just because she's so good. Not only are there fantastic free-to-play Pepe Gals units that you can pick up at almost any given time, but Ribrianne has a 120% lead of a transformation boost as well. She's also just fantastic on a Pepe Gals team. She debuffs the enemies sufficiently, she can do some really good damage, and with the fact that there's now strength Ribrianne after her EZA, she's incredibly good. The Android 18 and the Android 17, the Int Android 18 and the Strength Android 17 are both good but are very niche, requiring each other, so I'm not going to suggest picking them up because of that reason. Then we have Int Golden Frieza. I love this unit. You guys have probably seen him in tons of my videos, tons of my showcases. He's a Goku or a target Goku support. He is on literally so many categories. He is fantastic. He stacks defense really quickly, and he does extra critical chance against Goku's. He's a fantastic defensive floating support unit that just helps out a lot of extreme based teams, Wicked Bloodlines teams, movie bosses teams. He is a real beast from that perspective. Then we have Vegeta, basically just the strength alternative to Goku. Pretty much the same premise, except he's slightly more offensively based. A very, very good unit who's one of the best Majin Vegetas around, realistically at this point in time, and can be a super great option for orb changing on an extreme strength or just a strength based team in general for nuking challenges. The next unit, one of the most valuable pickups you can do, is Strength Toppo. Strength Toppo, super duper super class support. He has damage reduction under a certain threshold, really reliable in terms of the just difficulty of events in general. A unit that is top class, does a lot of work and brings a lot of utility to the table. Then we can skip a couple units. The strength category is probably not the strongest, and there's a lot of units here that can be obtained in other ways or just currently aren't that worth it and don't seem to have anything coming around the corner in terms of buffs. We have the physical Vegeta, who for every reason that Goku is good, the exact same applies to Vegeta, just for Vegeta's family. If you like Vegeta's family, get Vegeta. If you like Goku, get Goku. But a nice perk that is about Vegeta that I'd just like to point out is his categories. So Vegeta's on Space Traveling Warriors and he's on Dragon Ball Seekers. I've used him for multiple challenges like Dragon Ball Seeker challenges for Infinite Dragon Ball History and Space Traveling Warrior challenges for the LGEGT. Vegeta is a very, very, very good pickup for those because he is just so good, but also he's one of those rare units that's really good on those categories. Another unit that's high value, she not only has some work that's coming along her way on global in the form of an EZA, but she's one of the few 150% leads that are on this pull banner. So you can literally pull a 150% Potara lead on this banner, which is exceptional. Kale, not as good as Caulifla, at least from my perspective, but for short-term content, she's a fantastic powerhouse. She does great damage, and she can really take a hit. But after that, she does struggle a little bit. Her orb requirements is a little bit too much, but she's still super solid. We have the physical Trunks. Probably a worse pick than Vegeta now, just slightly worse off on stats and productivity, but a very solid unit. Like Vegeta, aged a little bit, but if you really are looking at just starting Dokkan for the first time, him and Vegeta are just such a versatile pair of supports. Then we have a couple units we can skip through. There's nothing too crazy here. Jump is a Universe 6 support. We have a couple interesting Gokus like the Super Saiyan 2 one we can pick up, who's a Super Saiyan 2 support. The next big unit I would say you want to pick up is probably this Majin Buu Good. He's just a really fantastic healer. He can get to some decent stats, and he's just a really solid option for a variety of categories. And yeah, just on a lot of teams. He doesn't need a lot to get going, and he can just do a lot of work utility-wise. That's it in terms of highlighting the biggest units. There are obviously all units here that you can pick up, no matter who you want to choose, but I just wanted to highlight some that I think are great and you should focus on. And then of course, just to reiterate, some picks for new players. Goku and Vegeta reciprocated are exceptional units for new players. Their leader skill is fantastic. Goku's family and Vegeta's family, respectfully, they do a lot of work. Their EZAs are relatively easy to do, and even before their EZAs, they're highly valuable. Trunks and Vegeta are not so valuable before their EZAs, but their EZA is quite old now, and it's quite easy to do. But they just provide a lot of value. They're on a lot of categories between the two of them. They can be supports for a team. They can really beef up a team, and they can really get someone going and help filling out one of the simple teams. I mean, if you pick up Scouts of Vegeta and Trunks, you have half Vegeta's family team that's really good for clearing Dokkan events, clearing content, so I highly suggest it. Strength Toppo is a great pick, and obviously in Frieza, I'd love to highlight those two because I've used them in a lot of content and they just do a lot of work. Toppo's on Final Trump card. His only real issue is that he's a bit limited, but Int Frieza is just so good. Like if there's one pick I'd say you have to pick, you have to get at least one copy of In Frieza if you don't have him. He's just so versatile, helps your teams, creates synergy, and just really fleshes out extreme teams. And then finally, AGL Goku, Realm of the Gods team deluxe unit, really just provides a great foil for a Realm of the Gods team. Was crucial in finishing the Realm of the Gods ESBR. And then Caulifla and Majin Buu, both exceptional defensive units, both have done Gods of Destruction videos for me, Gods of Destruction clears for me. Really powerful units. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Who did you choose? Who would you like to choose? Or who do you think I kind of glossed over too quickly? And I really want to know your thoughts about this, because this is something where we get to choose as players what we want, and everyone's box is different, so everyone will see different merits in different units. So I'd love to hear what you guys think, who you picked, who you want to pick, and yeah. But that's it from me. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, stay safe, take care, and bye.